E akanui, e akurahi. No mai, haere mai, kia tēnei whakapōtaitanga. Welcome to our graduation celebration. Please be seated. Thank you for gathering with us today to celebrate the success and the achievements of the graduates of the University of Otago, Otago Whakaihu Waka, a place of many firsts. My name is Trish Oakley, and it is my privilege as Chancellor to warmly welcome you to today's graduation ceremony. The purpose of today is to confer degrees and award diplomas recognising the talent, the dedication and the perseverance that have brought our students to this significant milestone. I would like to acknowledge everyone in the audience, friends, whānau and our university staff, and I extend a special welcome to Dunedin Mayor, Sophie Barker. Welcome, Mayor Sophie. Studying at Otago is often a transformative, life-changing experience. A world-class education through our academic programs, combined with Otago's unique campus culture and its strong sense of whānau, fosters not only knowledge, but also lifelong friendships, partnerships, and personal growth. It is that shared journey that makes the Otago experience truly unique and unforgettable. I now invite my council colleague, Suzanne Ellison, to extend today's welcome.
Ka tahi au, ka kitea, ia horaki, e tu mai rae. Engaro ana koe, I roto I te kohu, me te hukarere. Ka tu ohu ai, me mahu ka tei, tei. I ka mauka whakahi, I ka raua o te motu whānui, nau piki mai, nau kake mai. Nau mai, tauti mai ki roka ki a mātou o Otago, o Puketeraki, o Moiraki hoki. Nei rā te reo rahiri o Kaitirirua hiki hiki, o Kati Huirapa, o Kati Hātiatia, o Kati Hāwea, e mihi nei, e ofa nei. Nei no ka mihi ki a rātou, ki riro ki tua o te pairau, ka nohi o rātou mā ko whakakopa atu ki te whare o Pohutakawa. Anei, o uri e taki tonu nei, e taki tonu nei. Ko hoki mai ki a tātou, me te kaupapa o te rā nei. He mihi tēnei ki a koutou, ko eki ki te kara matamata o aki tū. Ko pōtaia koutou e o Otago Whakaihu Waka. Kaori he wariwari ka takata katoa o koutou rōpū manaaki. Te manaaki o tō whānau whakapapa me te awhi me te tautoko o tō whānau I konei I Otago Whakaihu Waka. He mihi ki ka whānau o ka rōpū ka pōtaia. Kia ora. Kei te mihi ki ka kaihautu, me te kaunihera, me te kaimahi katoa o Otago Whakaihu Waka. Tēnā koutou katoa. Ka hoki mai anō ki te kaupapa, he whakapōtaitaka o te rā. Aha ko ka tairo o tūte koropaka, aha ko ka piki me ka heke o te ao, o te whai mātauraka ka puta te ihu, ko eke, ko tau. Ko whiako te whai, ko tohu ko puta ake. Nau te ao e hika mā. Unfortunately, as a stumbling second language learner, still very weak in the knees and the kōrero, I need to turn to the language I'm more familiar with to express the fullness of my greetings to you today on behalf of the mana whenua of this place. My words have been spoken on behalf of our rūnaka and hapu of te tai o Araitiuru, who hold mana whenua in this area. My words have acknowledged those who are lost to us in this life as they continue their journey on the other side of the Pounamu door towards Whare Pohutakawa, their place in the celestial realm. And I spoke to those who have reached this pinnacle of achievement, encouraging them to remember all those who have helped them along the way, their whānau, their friends, and the staff of the university. They have been shaped by the experiences of their years of study, and they have prevailed. Nau te ao. This is their day. I also want to take this opportunity to give a personal acknowledgement to my whanauka, Edward Allison, who is receiving a special honour in this ceremony. The award of this honour is thoroughly deserved, but is also a demonstration of change for this institution. As well as being a long-term supporter of the university, he has applied his dogged determination to hold the university to account when it has been required. Edward, your leadership has helped to bring about change at Otago Whakaihu Waka. He mihi nui ki a koe. In finishing these brief words of greeting and welcome on behalf of mana whenua, I'm drawn to the analogy of departure from this place, with so many about to be capped this afternoon. It seems like the Otago Channel, where we take our name from, that the channel is flowing fast on an outgoing tide, with the bow of our waka cresting the tidal surge. But with our waka well built and lashed, we will successfully ride that surge out to the wider Pacific to explore far distant places before returning to the safe harbour of Otago. With those thoughts, I hope you will join me in some final words. Please say them loudly. Together, whano, whano, haramai te toki, haumie, huie, tai kie. Kia ora.
Tēnā koe, ngā mihi nui. Thank you, Suzanne. The first verse of the New Zealand National Anthem will now be sung, first in Te Reo and then in English. You can find the words printed in the inside back cover of your graduation booklet, and I invite you to please stand. Please be seated. I call upon the public orator to present a candidate for an honorary degree.
Kei aku mara I kura, kei aku whatukura. Koutou kua whakarau I ka mai kei raru I te maru o tēnei whare wānanga. Ko te tumu e here nei I o tātou waka, e whakaihu ana I ngā au o te moana, e pari ana ngātai o mihi kia koutou katoa. O tākou whenua, o tākou awa moana, o tākou takata, nei au he uri o porau ariki e tūohu ana, e mihi ana. Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā tātou katoa. Ko te whare nei te whare o te rua, hiki hiki hei whare kura mohau e paua. You would be hard-pressed to find someone whose every ounce of their being is more intricately woven into the essence of Otago than that of Edward Allison's. Born, raised and educated within the history and landscape of his people in the settlement of Otago, the centre of the world. My Ngāti Porou side might have something different to say about that. Edward still resides there today, on the whenua he has been tasked with being the kaitiaki of. Edward grew up sleeping year-round on the maho, the veranda of the whānau homestead built by his great-grandparents. The night birds serenading him to sleep in the evening, the karoro jolting him awake in the morning, the hills behind the homestead acting as a buffer against the winds, and the waters of the Otago Channel glistening before him. There was nothing that happened in this part of the country and on that awa moana that he and his whānau did not know about. Where other boys knew the names of every All Black of the time, Edward could identify by shape, colour, light position and whakapapa every boat that sailed past the Allison whānau homestead. After leaving high school, Edward contacted Federated Farmers and was accepted into their 3-year farm cadet scheme, which included studying at the Telford Farm Training Institute in South Otago. At the age of 19, Edward returned to Otago, ready to support his father on the whānau farm, and has been farming that whenua for 55 years. He took the role of looking after the land very seriously and thought that this would be all he would ever have to do. He could not have been more wrong. The ill-gotten ways in which Māori land was acquired and the ongoing effects of the severance of Māori people from their whenua is well documented. Therefore, it was instilled in Edward from a young age the importance of whenua, his role as tangata whenua, and the bestowing of mana o te whenua through unbroken occupation at Otago for over 20 generations. When Edward's father joined the 1975 Māori Land March alongside Dame Whina Cooper, he knew what his future held. In that same decade, Edward was forced to defend the environmental integrity of this rohe when the global mining group Rio Tinto, with the backing of the government, proposed to set up an aluminium smelter at Aramoana, right across from Otago. The ancestral responsibility of environmental stewardship, instilled in Edward since birth, meant he could not sit idly by and watch this happen. His fate in tribal politics was firmly sealed from that time on. Tahuri o tarika ki te waha koe me tia he tipuna ui a koe he poke tara koe. Iwi or hapu leadership is not a position for the weak. It requires an unwavering commitment to putting the needs of unborn generations first. In the 1980s, Edward was drawn into Ngaitahu's efforts to research its Treaty of Waitangi claim against the Crown. It was a shift that saw him go from being merely an Otago farmer to a Ngaitahu powerhouse. In 1996, Edward was officially appointed as the first Deputy Kaiwhakahaere of Te Runanga o Ngaitahu Limited. In that role, he found himself as one of 6 principal negotiators to engage with the Crown during the Ngaitahu claim settlement Te Kireme, a process Ngaitahu first started to engage with in the 1860s. In Edward's words, no one knew who Ngaitahu was before the tribunal hearings. If they didn't know who we were before, we were a household name afterwards, and that has never stopped. The long list of organisations on which he has since represented Ngaitahu gives some indication of his commitment to his iwi over the last 5 decades and his capacity for hard work, and I'm just going to list a few of them. The Otago Conservation Board, the New Zealand Conservation Authority, the Queen Elizabeth II National Trust that encourages the protection of biodiversity on privately owned lands, Regional Management Act Advisor and Commissioner. He has sat on the Māori Heritage Council, the Heritage New Zealand Pouhere Taonga Board. He helped establish the Ngaitahu Māori Law Centre and Kaitahu ki Otago, now known as Ōkaha. In the 2015 New Year's Honours List, Edward was awarded the New Zealand Order of Merit for services to Māori and conservation. And somehow he also found time to engage in a New Year's romance at the Portobello pub in the 1970s that resulted in 2 children and 6 mokopuna. Edward was appointed as the upoko of Te Runanga o Otago in 2017. It's one thing to be employed in a leadership position for a 3 to 5 year term, knowing that an end point is coming within a short period of time. It's a completely different type of leadership when you are appointed by your people, knowing that your end point in this role will be when your life ends. This is an honour bestowed on very few people and the greatest role Edward has taken on. At every turn, people are waiting for their chance to find fault in your actions, in your words, and in your character. It's a role that requires diplomacy, a cool head, a gentle manner, and a kind heart, something that Edward is renowned for. And it would be difficult to find fault in his leadership. E te paua, i ngā uri o Otago, e kore e mutsu ngā mihi kia koutou. E oraro atu ai mātai ngā manene o te poti, i a koe, o tira i a koutou anō hoki. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Doctor of Laws honoris causa, Edward Weller Allison.
By the authority of the University of Otago, I, Trish Oakley, Chancellor, confer upon you, Edward Allison, the degree of Doctor of Laws, honoris causa. By the authority of the University of Otago, I, Trish Oakley, Chancellor, will now confer degrees and award diplomas of the University upon those declared qualified to receive by the Vice-Chancellor, the Pro-Vice-Chancellor and the Deans concerned, and on those listed in the programme but not present. The Deputy Vice-Chancellor Academic.
Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Doctor of Philosophy and the degrees of Bachelor of Medicine and Bachelor of Surgery, Kyra Tegan Sinclair. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Selina Puiman Upati. Anika Aisha Sherholm. Isaac Brian Tranter Entwistle. David Wong. Hui Yi Yo.
From now on, graduates will be crossing the stage mainly in groups of 3. Please delay your applause until after the last name in each group has been announced. The Pro-Vice-Chancellor, the Division of Sciences.
Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours, Janice Choi Yi Chung.
The Pro-Vice-Chancellor, the Division of Health Sciences.
Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Biomedical Sciences with honours in the degree of Bachelor of Pharmaceutical Science, Sophia Rose Larson, Max James Sergel Stringer. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Pharmaceutical Science, Florina Grace Antica Beros, V. Told Bedka, Ashley Marie Chard. Young, Angie Chia, Niven Leanne Chung, Oliver Clay Dean. Siobhan Peggy Farr, Adam Keith Harbert, Allegra Jess Hubin Watson. Carlo Anthony Hyde, Electra Beth Maisie, Alexandria Rosalie Matalavia. Hannah Emily Mitchell and Anushka Megan Patel Muxlow.
the Head of Faculty, Medicine.
Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation the degrees of Bachelor of Medicine and Bachelor of Surgery and the degree of Bachelor of Arts. Maika Avery Quinn Yang. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degrees of Bachelor of Medicine and Bachelor of Surgery, Dane Inga Abalons Thompson, Amir Afani Isfadabad, Ayar Ahmed Obaid Rago Al Abri. Billy Nitama Piripi Alexander Crawford, Colby Robert Allen, Ibrahim Abdullah Rashid Al Montare. Emma Kamala Amitrano, Thomas Maver Anderson, Jordan Robbie Anand. Alexander Gideon Antoine Dejour, Alexander Josiah Apoli, Faith Jijasola Aramaid Araba. Katie Nadine Atwell, Annalise Helena Bardo, Molly Charlotte Baker. Josiah Michael Taylor Batista, Dominique Monique Beaton, Harry Curran Becker. Nicola Joyce Manawa Bell, Ella Rose Bennett, Tejan Jamie Benjamin. Leah Grace Berquist, Gavin Marcelli Bishop, Odin Bernard Sopotra Boran. Olivia Ann Bratton, Thomas McHale, Brenda Lees, Chelsea Grace Brewer. Hilton Adam Augustus Briscoe, Alice May Brothington, Josiah Lee Bugden. Olivier Cody Carbonotto Cassidy, Charlotte Rosemary Catherwood, Bronte Rebecca Chamberlain. Dayuwen Chang, Ying Xuan Chi, Daniel King Hua Chong. Uhang Chi, Joseph Josiah Chong, Evangeline Francisca Catworthy. Maeve Catherine Keenan Cleary, Catherine Rose Coombs, Arlene Helen Cooper. Grace Katrina Coveney, Monique Cranko, Jaden Dwayne Douglas Crutchley. Taylor Lee Satanich, Ryan Day, Stella Breeze Danielle. Daniel Luke Darlington, Lucian Galen Field de Groot, Abida Dini. Aidan Roy De Souza, Kurt Bradley Dickey, Joshua William Dixon. Jalen Rose Seru Makasale Driver. Katie Philippa Dunn, Isabel Jasmine Early. Sylvia Ann English, Logan James David Fan, Max Liam Finnegan. Amber Lauren Blake Fitzpatrick, Andrew Mackenzie Fordyce, James Andrew Freeman Green. Tharinya Divyani Gamaluth, Xingyi Gao, Anya Katarina Jida. Kelsey Rose Grantham, Tyler Amy Greeks, Eric Robert Grom. Jessica Gu, Katiana Samantha Vanessa Gallery, Katrina Grace Francis Gunn. Alistair Thomas Hadlow, Bara Suhail Supi Hamad. Abby Mackenzie Sontag Harford. Jack Dorenzi Ford Harmon. Eleanor Rose Harris. Georgia Kathleen Harold. Thomas Damien Soon Techiang Hartono, Aileen Marie Harwood, Mued Hassan. Dominique Dago Teratahi Valentino Hawkins, Adrian Alavia Tehetoa Hiko, Ria Monique Chube Hermans. Vanessa Ling Hoy, Kaya Rose Hurst Hallborough, Elizabeth Sophie Holdaway. Annabelle Janet Holmes, Ruby Lily May Hosking, Joshua MacDonald Holton. Jiren Hung, Holly Rose Hutton, Alice Hazel Dahl Ihaka, Aria Iktiari, Aidan Jonathan Isidore, Cameron Joe. Annalise Millie Johnson, Elizabeth Sophie Johnson, Macy Jane Mixilly-Lynn Jolly, Raphael J. Hyukjung, Yerim Chung, Ayushi Naresh Kumar Kataria. Blake Corbin Kennedy, Connor James Kennedy, Rajat Kumar Kokar, Neve Bridget Kilpatrick, Hei Chan Kim, In-Young Kim, Sojung Kim, Vai Fo'uia Tusepa Olitana Erolia Korea, Niven Basil Kuria Kos, Julian Joseph Laking, Maria Daranin Larson, Adrian Leitugan, Shai Yon Lee, Brooke Le Gese, Jonathan Lee, John Liu, Matthew Yong Fan Liu, Zoe Lani McIntyre, Rebecca Shea Major, Amelia Kate Mance, Roshan Manocha, Isa Elizabeth Manumale Unga, Maya Tiho Mira Ngawaka Maria Hoho, Ella May McClure, Alexander Craig MacDonald, Monique Marcia Jean McGregor, Millie Kate McIntyre Gardner, William Stewart McEwen, Samuel Clyde McLean, Nikanjit Mihami, Venus Rose Michaels, Sophie Rose Mikul, Zara Anna Mila, Marcus Malad, Abdullah Beji Mirza. Ben Ethel Manakitia Mitchell, Bara Mohammed, Zainab Mohibi, Safra Mohidin, Lockie Graham Montgomery, Emily Yiwan Moon. Abigail Yasmin Mortimer, Isla Cameron Mowat, Mohammed Tanvir Muiz. Thomas Mitchell Mulele, Sharika Roshni Muthumala, Kane Anthony George Nathan. Louis Levistam Nell, Juliet Ulisse Claire Newman, Azer Mufaro Girazi. Millie Elizabeth Oldfield, Harry Arturas Randall Oliver, Da Tong Oing. Lorna Jane Pierman, Gwyneth Nazarene Paralag, Te Reimana Parangi. Krishna Mishina Marcos Paras, Sophia Priyanka Pabu, Priyasha Parik, Samuel Edward Parker, Jessica Kate Patterson, Cheyenne Pearson. Ruth Iris Pazynski, Chantal Rosso Peterson, Lauren Wei Wern Pang. Isabella Louise Pickering, Stella Virginia Pinkney, Harry Fryman Pitts. Stephen Allen Joseph Potter, Moshe Prema Rathna, Liv Elise Preston. Samad Kama, Adam Xavier Evangelista Rabe, Fatima Yasmin Concepcion Rica Frente Remoto. Alex Lucas Richardson. Oliver Alexander Richard Rogers. James Vasasor Ropati. Eden David Ross, Maximilian Clive Villa Sales, Yuvraj Santu, Oscar Paul Schmidt-Uli, Grace Emily Selby, Minnie So. Georgia Rose Severe, Dylan Sheikh Buzeni, Harini Shamthakuma. Piyali Sharma, Harry Thomas Sheehy, Philip Kendall Shepherd. Annabelle Jarwin Seek, Lucy K. Simmons, Rebecca Kate Simpson. Hamish Diraj Prakash Singh, Harry Gerald Sipos, Leo William Braysmith. Taylor Eve May Smith Teal, Mira Maged Sobhi, Ayesh Solanki. Lauren Elizabetta Soti, Grace Nicola Spencer, Christina Anna Stanley. Keely Nicole Stewart, Macy Jane Stewart, Coe Baron Sullivan. Laura May Sunderland, Corey Lucas Simon, Cherie Letitia Simons. Ren Shannon Delos Santos Tamayo, Daniel Zison Tan, Megan Caitlin Templeton. Thayria Mihal Kumar Tucker, Finn Patrick Thomas, Joshua Thomas. Zhao Hong Tian, Jenna Beatrice Tidswell, Matthew John Templeton Tumohe. Katira Callas Tutua, Lucy Jean Twig, Max Oliver Mackay Walker. Albert Wang, Darren Wang, Margaret Ann Wang. Lily Grace Warnock, Grayson Mitchell Wace, Amy Grace Watini. Benjamin Luke Weaver, Brooke Tania Weber, Aurelia Weija Ya. Brooke Kaipiti Williams, Amelia Mary Hurd Wilson, Mackenzie Evelyn Wilson. Esther Kong Yi Wong, Sarah Kate Isabella Woods, Fei Fong Jason Wu. Phoebe Grace Winards, Kevin Yang, Daniel Xianli Zhang, Samir Zaya, Eric Sinli Zhang, Weishi Zhao, Amber Teresa Zhu. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Medical Science, Letava Simone Tafunai. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Medical Science with Honours and the degrees of Bachelor of Medicine and Bachelor of Surgery, Kaden Bushofsky, Emma Alex Brown, Zing Yi Adeline Chow, Jackie Lee Hazelhurst, Dwar Howe, Aidan Scott Mackey. Mia Louise Pugh, Hayley Yoko Rogers, Oscar Thomas Segal Stringer. Enberg Watanabe, Otis Alexander McIntosh Williams. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Public Health, Jacinta Isabel Aldridge, Charlotte Louise Harrison.
The Dean of Pharmacy.
Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Pharmacy with Honours, Guntas Singh Aluwalia, Soraya Nariza Khan, Bryn Isabella McBurney. Jacob Patrick Spikerbosch, Vikrissa Elizabeth Page Stevenson. Emma Caroline Mercedes Taki, Elizabeth Anna Yim. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Pharmacy, Shaima Elkabaz. Hyunjin Bay, Michaela Jane Barnard. Melanie Ann Burt, Aisling Grace Casey, Rin Chang. Yada Changrutu Nu Choi Chok. Yuvril Kewell Chaudhry, Susanna Chen. Raya Chia, Felicia Susing Chong, Yin Chung. Sophie Ellen Clark, Philippa Ruth Croft, and Grace Ruby Dixon. Georgia Mary Doherty, Elmira Joy Ugravan Dvorak, and Sumitha Raj Ueswaran Raj. Tala Ehab Gates Fira, Rama Walid Fashwal, Zoe Jane Fissenden. Thomas James Full, Muhin Gow, Grace Ann Fletcher Gardner. Isla Beth Galately, Grace Lauren Gill, and Josephine Rose Grant. Christopher John Griffiths, Junhyu Gao, Bella Olivia Hackett. Arif Hadar, Mington Siobhan Haldane, and Mohammed Hoyat. Abby Shannon Taylor Henderson, Amy Jean Hendren, Alexandra Emily Hinton. Tyen Chang Ho, Gum Young Chang, and Andy Jung. Bonnie Fong Gunkar, Abigail Newton Kakumano, and Naomi Ruth Knox. Sol Lee, Stacey Jisoo Lee, Chloe Elizabeth Light. Yi Rao Lim, Helen Lau, and Wei Liang Lo. Roger Gian Alandre Lumo, Giselle Bree Rose McCormick, and Holly Lauren McCulloch. Morgan Alexander Mills, Catherine Joy Marie Monahan, Darren Yoon Bin Nam. Ayla Rose Fetiui Nabini Miti. Kanika Nem and Pearl Angela Park. Poppy Teague Petching, Matthew James Tor Peoples, Roisin Louise Powell. Fulgia Sherbeth Daya Romero, Ophelia Alexandra Ross, Shelby Patricia Mathimi Ray Rupa Howard. Nokunanya Tame Sibindanda. Hind Darwish, Jade Tamanu Hu. Jinpei Tay, Huey Yi Tong, Zoe Patricia Turner. Tayaniwa Tellen Tutua, Amy Liang Wang, and Jinhang Wang. Wano Anisa Binti Wan Maud Ijam. Samuel James Wood, Jichi Wong. Wakana Yamaji, Ziyi Yao, and Minyi Yip. Ava Lucy Young and Winnie Yang Yao Zeng.
The Pro-Vice Chancellor, the Division of Health Sciences.
Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the award of the Postgraduate Diploma in Primary Healthcare, Kaylee Rochelle Perry, Karina Kate Walker-Burns. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the award of the Postgraduate Diploma in Public Health, Molly Faye Adams and Lydia Claire McMillan. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the award of the Postgraduate Diploma in Rehabilitation, Jessica Marie Robinson and Catherine Louise Watts.
We're very privileged to welcome today's graduation speaker, who is currently Upukurunanga of the Otago Runaka, and in 2015 was awarded the New Zealand Order of Merit for services to Māori and conservation. I'm honoured to introduce Edward Ellison, and I offer him my warmest congratulations on receiving his Honorary Doctor of Laws today. Edward is a respected leader of Kaitahu Te Atiawa and Pākehā ancestry and long-time Otago farmer who has dedicated over 5 decades, as we heard, to his ancestral land. He is married to Alison, and together they have 2 children and 5 mokopuna. Edward remains deeply committed to his whānau, the community, and the future of Aotearoa. Nō reira, Edward, tēnei te mihi ki a koe. Please join me in welcoming Edward Ellison to deliver today's graduation address.
E rauraka tērā mā, i ngā mana, i ngā reo, i ngā waka, me aku nui, me aku rahu. No tēnā pito, uri no te motu, e rere ana ka mihi ki a koutou katoa. I o rātou kua whetui rangitia, a moi mai rā. Ki te kaupapa nui, o te whakapotaitanga ki te hunga mātauranga, hei whakanui ki a koutou ina mahi nui. Chancellor, Pro-Vice-Chancellor, Acting Deputy Vice-Chancellor, members of the University Council, academic, professional staff, parents, whānau, and friends, greetings. Graduates, warm greetings and congratulations. It is a huge honour to be invited to address you on this, your special moment in time. The culmination of years of study, effort, and realising your goals, the beginning of your next journey. Your success reflects well on those who have supported and nurtured you, whānau, lecturers, mentors, and supervisors. We acknowledge also those whose unseen efforts add to and elevate the success of others. I grew up on the edge of Otago Harbour at a village called Otago among relatives. I could not imagine a better place in time to be growing up. But there was a shadow hanging over our village that had consumed the efforts of previous generations. I am not a graduate of Otago, nor any university, although I have been a student of my village in Tupuna, who within 2 decades of signing the treaty and land sale deeds were destitute and confined to tiny parcels of land. It wasn't that they couldn't read, it wasn't that they were stupid. Using the analogy of a house, the visitors paid a deposit and took the house. Our people were confined to the tiniest room and constrained from access to the garden. Their plight pitted them into an endless struggle for justice. Our first whare runanga at Otago was named Te Mahi Tamariki, that is the work of the children, reflecting the ohake or last words of Taiaroa to his son and people to right the wrongs. His son, H.K. Taiaroa, like his contemporaries, had learned to read and write from the Wesleyan missionaries and devoted his life to the challenge of restoring their place in the house and garden. He became a Member of Parliament in 1871 and served on the New Zealand Legislative Council until his death in 1904, an era when force was applied to acquire Māori land in the North Island, and Māori men from Taranaki were held here without trial in Dunedin, and many were put to work on city infrastructure, including the university location. They were evicted from house and garden. The advent of schools on native reserves and access to church schools such as Te Aoti, Māori Boys College, gave potential access to academia. Although the Manual and Technical Act 1900 guided Māori students into practical courses, that is manual labour, rather than pursuing higher duties. Few examples exist of Māori entering higher learning opportunities. In 1904, Te Rangi Hiro was the first Māori to graduate at Otago. He was followed by Dr. Tutere Wirepa in 1908 and Dr. Edward Poho Allison, who had attended Otago Native School, was the first from our village to graduate from Otago in 1919. All 3 had attended Te Aoti Māori Boys College. I know of 2 granduncles who graduated from Otago in the 1960s, and so I can count on one hand the number of Otago who had broken the glass ceiling and graduated from Otago up to 1970. But for our people, the bus had long left without them. The destination anyway required identity whitewash, and there were very few alternatives. The high cost of contribution in 2 European wars had achieved nothing back at home. The 1950s saw Māori urban drift begin in search of work, a challenging transition, adapting gradually, and by the 70s contributing to the revival of te reo and Māori culture. In the early 70s, the Māori Students' Club at Otago University began having hui at Otago Marae. Prior to that, there were not enough Māori students to hold what you would call a hui. Māori numbers grew at Otago and would also host National Māori Student Hui, which indicated a growing number of Māori attending universities, some exhibiting a degree of radicalism that would be considered tame today. Activism, protest, occupations, the land march, legal challenges contributed to the Treaty of Waitangi resurfacing as the foundational document to this nation and the formation of the Waitangi Tribunal in 1975. This culminated in a whoa, back up the bus moment, turning of a corner as a nation of honest and difficult discussions about the treaty, and a national healing period began. I was fortunate to get on the bus about this time, an era which has heavily influenced my life and mahi, as you have heard. In the late 80s, the university adopted the Māori name Te Whare Wānanga Otago, and in the 90s engaged Dr. Rangi Nui Walker to undertake a treaty audit of the university. Streetwise Māori questioned the bus itinerary, poor seating arrangements, and stops that consistently left them on the Pohara side of town. The pre-graduation ceremonies for Māori 25 years ago were relatively small in size and easily catered for at the Hutton Theatre, and have grown significantly year on year, a positive indicator. I acknowledge University of Otago for adopting the name Otago Whakaihu Waka, inspired by the Otago Channel in Otago Harbour that brings water, kai and life to and from the rohe, and the bold and historic commitment to being a Tiriti-led university. Ngā mihi. I believe we stand on the shoulders of giants, the many known and unknown, who have contributed to a better and more just society. If I can leave you some key messages, it would to be just, seek to be moral and fair, to love tenderly, to approach life with gentleness, kindness, compassion and deep affection towards oneself and others. Lastly, to exercise humility, continue your personal growth, value relationships, enhancing leadership, and value your connection to the environment. Kia ora tātou.
Thank you, Edward, for addressing us today. On behalf of the University, I thank you for sharing a powerful and personal address. Your words remind us of the resilience and determination of generations who fought for justice and identity, and of the importance of standing on the shoulders of those who come before us. The history you shared offers invaluable perspectives for our graduates as they step into their own future. Your call to live with humility, with kindness and compassion resonates strongly. These values are not only guiding principles for leadership, but also for building communities that are inclusive and that are fair. We are inspired by your lifelong commitment to your whānau, your whenua, and to advancing a more just Aotearoa. Ngā mihi nui for being part of this special occasion and for leaving us with wisdom that will endure well beyond today. I ask the audience to join me in thanking you once more. To those who have graduated or received diplomas today, I extend the warmest congratulations on behalf of Otago. You are now proud graduates of our university, joining a distinguished legacy, and you carry one of humanity's greatest tools, which is in education. Our koa Māori name, Otago Whakaihu Waka, is unique to us and it acknowledges our special place in the world. Whakaihu Waka is literally the bow of the canoe that pierces the ocean, leaving a wake for others to follow. We encourage you to become the leaders in your chosen pathways and to be role models for others in your community. I too have sat where you are, moments after crossing the very same stage, and like some of you perhaps, I had absolutely no idea where my degree would take me, and I certainly never imagined that one day I would stand here before you. But that is the great thing about life. if you keep putting one foot in front of the other, taking one step at a time, always remaining committed to finding and staying true to your purpose, incredible things happen for you. And purpose is, of course, what brings us together. It lets us share a common goal, and it's how we make progress. But of course, progress comes through the support we're fortunate enough to receive from others. So today, as we celebrate your success, let us take a moment to acknowledge the people who have supported you along the way. There's those in the room, those who are watching online, and of course those who are no longer with us but who remain dear to us. In a moment, I will invite you to stand and join me in showing your gratitude in whatever way is right for you and your family. But let us take this moment together to show those who have supported you just how much you appreciate them. Can I please invite our graduates and staff to stand and acknowledge the supporters. Please be seated. Thank you. I know your family and friends will have appreciated that. Wherever life takes you now, I encourage you to make lifelong learning a feature, and with that, the extension of understanding, something increasingly valuable in today's world. On behalf of the Council, I'd like to take this moment to also thank and acknowledge all our academic and professional staff at campuses throughout the country. Their dedication and their commitment of our students is something we're incredibly proud of. And finally, to the team who ran today's graduation, to the graduate women Otago, the extraordinary volunteers and our fabulous staff, we acknowledge your detailed care of each graduate and behind-the-scenes work to help everything run smoothly. Please join me in thanking our kaimahi across the university. The academic anthem, Gariamas, will now be sung. You can find the words printed on the inside back cover of the graduation booklet. I invite you to please stand for the anthem and remain standing as the academic procession retires, and do enjoy your further celebrations across the remainder of today.
To